Black Lives Matter. I stand in solidarity with everyone fighting for change in America. I'm putting links in the description concerning police brutality in the US and to help walk you through things you can do to help change this problem. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Carson. I've been a professional makeup artist for over 6 years and in the clean beauty industry for about 1.5 years. I'm here on YouTube to help you figure out what's what in clean beauty. And today I'm exposing myself and my makeup artist kit. And many of you have been asking for this video for a long time. I consider myself a clean beauty makeup artist, which means if you're hiring me for a job, I can give you a full face of beautiful makeup with just clean makeup products. However, I do all kinds of jobs. Well, before quarantine, I work on feature-length films, music videos, editorials, anything. That means I need to have every product available to me that's gonna help me accomplish any job that I need to do. The truth of the matter is the clean beauty industry does not have a bright neon pink that's waterproof. I cannot be strictly clean and still take on feature-length movies. I need to be able to use all the makeup that's available for me, and so I have the best tools to know that my work will be reliable on a 12-hour day on set. You're gonna see a plethora of products in here, but I do have a dedicated clean beauty kit that if anyone asks, I can give you a beautiful face of makeup with just clean beauty. You know, be prepared for a mixture of things. With that said, let's get into the video. There's so much to show you. So I have a Zuca case right here. This puppy has lasted me years and she's amazing. By the way, links to all the things I'm talking about, Zuca cases, my favorite makeup products is all listed down in the description. When you shop through those links, you support me and my channel. So I thank you so much for supporting me. It means the world to me, so thank you. I'm grateful to you and you're the best. Let's talk about this kit. This is a Zuca case. I also have this tote that is dedicated to all clean beauty. I have clean beauty in this, but I also have the rest of my clean beauty in this tote. So I will pick and choose what products I take on what job depending on the job. This extra tote right here will carry my towels and it carries all my extras. And then I also have a little special Zuca bag filled with all the glittery goodness you could possibly want. Here's my Zuca. On the side pockets, I have things like my hand sanitizer, my cellar water, body lotion, and then on the other side, I know wipes are wasteful, guys, but when it comes to being a makeup artist, sometimes you need a physical wipe to clean your hands. I use these seldomly, but I have to have them on me, and that's just the name of the game. I also have makeup wipes, which again, seldomly you use, but in times of crisis, these have come through so hard for me. These are the Beautycounter biodegradable wipes, so that helps. I also have some tissues because there's gonna be a time when you need tissues. A cape, so I use this to cover a client's close up. Let's open this big boy up, shall we? As you can see, I have a lock. You wanna lock up the goods, you know? You wanna keep them safe. We open her up. She's filled to the brim, all right? Every inch of space in here has been utilized. Beauty blenders and sponges. And then in this little bag, I will link down below. I got this on Amazon. All my tools are in this bag. My 99% alcohol. Every makeup artist kit should have this. This is how I sanitize everything. I also have extra brushes in here. I don't know, I just threw them in here. It's not typical for me to have that, but it's there. I also have Sharpies. If you are going to assist anybody, you must always have a Sharpie on hand for multiple reasons, but usually top of the line makeup artists, if you have multiple models, multiple actors that you have to keep track of, you're gonna want a cup that's labeled with their name on it in Sharpie so you can keep track of their brushes. You never wanna be a makeup artist assistant that doesn't have a Sharpie or a pen on hand. Let's get into the stuff that I know you guys are all salivating for, and that's the makeup, that's the organization, that's the brushes. So the way that I organize my brushes is with these beautiful Makeup Forever bags. These are amazing because you put them down on the table, you open them up, and there are your brushes. I have more, don't worry, I have more brushes. And then what's great about these is that when I put them down, I can start to organize them out, and I have more space to look at the brushes. And as you can tell, I organize my brushes by type. So I have my fluffy face brushes here, and then I have my little eye brushes here. I have this Makeup Forever zippable case. I'm absolutely obsessed with this thing. So all the dirty brushes go in here, and it can hold a ton of brushes. And I actually have 2 of these just in case. So this is what I do as my brush system. I have my giant palette. This is what I work off of. This is how I keep my station sanitary, and I love how big it is. Then, if you couldn't tell already, I keep all of my makeup in Zuca pouches, link below. You can see everything in there. You can lay it all flat. It travels so well. It's so compact. So I'll have a Zuca for makeup and a Zuca for skincare when I'm personally traveling. They also make smaller sizes. Let's go through these Zuca bags. First bag is skin prep. And I also have powders in here. I have Q-tips. And I have some cream blushes just because I have space in here, so I added more cream blush because Lord knows I always want more cream blush. These are some of the face products. We have some Chanel, and I got these, by the way, at a heavy discount or for free because I used to work for Chanel. So I'm not saying Chanel is better. I also have MAC Fix Plus in the glitter and the regular. MAC did send these to me, and I think they work really well to refresh the skin. I also have this B5 ampule by CosRx that has been prepping skin so beautifully. These are Chanel powders, honestly one of the best powders of all time, but for clean dupes, I love the Vapour Beauty powder. So I have the Chanel powder in both of the colors, and then for deeper skin tones, I have the Ben 9 Nutmeg powder. This is a beautiful powder for deeper skin tones. I absolutely love it. It's so satisfying to find things that work together. So I found these containers, and I found these bags from Amazon. I've labeled and depotted all of these skin prep items. I also have some of the MAC, it's the shimmery MAC products that just give such beautiful glow to the skin. So I have the Gold Light. I also have their like limited edition Gold FX, which is a little bit more intense. The No Pore Bloom primer, a mattifying primer, you know, things like that. And I depotted them into this little gorgeous skin thing. And this has been so clutch because think about all of these products that have now been put down to something the size of my hand. Like, it's amazing. The Honest Beauty cream blushes. I have the 2 other colors somewhere. And then I have this beautiful Senna cream blush palette. The face products. And come on, this is like the most exciting part. Beautiful concealer palette from The Ordinary Skin Company, and I love this palette for pimples because it's very matte to medium to full coverage, and it's perfectly clean, and look how like lovely and makeup artist friendly this is. And it's a wood palette, which is so cool. So I really love this, and thank you to Organic Skin Company for sending this to me. I also recently got these Bodyography concealers. I haven't yet used them. Now we're getting into some fun stuff. I have depotted all the NARS matte concealers. These have been my go-to for full coverage on set. I also have the orange MAC color, and this is really important for women with pigmentation and deeper skin tones, neutralize that blueness in the skin. So this is like the dream right here. It's creamy, but it dries down and it stays, and it's just been so reliable for me on set. So I really, really love this. I completely depotted all of my NARS foundations. How satisfying is that? So nice. This was a really big purchase. I purchased these with a professional discount. I tend to actually gravitate towards the Beautycounter Tint Skins, and I know they just came out with their Skin Twin foundation. I'm gonna probably replace the Tint Skin with the Skin Twin. In terms of having a color for every person, between these 2 foundations, I can mix the perfect color. I also depotted all of of the Vapour stick foundations. I also have their spicy bronzer and 2 of their illuminators in here. I haven't used this as a full-on foundation on someone. It's more of like a touch-up. Every shade of the Perez foundation, a sad shade range indeed, but a beautiful foundation formula nonetheless. And thank you to Perez for sending these to me. I cannot wait for them to have more shades for more people to try and enjoy it. If I can match someone in this or mix this to match someone, I will do it. This is like my go-to. So I'm really happy about these. A few Chanel concealers. I might give this to my assistant. I honestly like don't grab these as much as I used to. And then I have a ton of colors of the Laura Mercier concealers. This is a beautiful concealer and I just haven't been able to let go of it yet. I like having some liquid concealer options. I have also every shade of the Honest Beauty foundation. I also have all the Beautycounter concealers. That's one of my favorite concealers to use on set. This is my eyes and lips bag, and this is also what I use for lips. This is every shade of lip and lip gloss from Beautycounter. I usually almost always grab from this when doing lips. So I do have more lashes, but this is one of my favorite lashes. I also have all my single lashes, super important. If the job calls for it, then I'll bring, you know, all kinds of lashes for someone. This is a Viseart lip palette that I absolutely love. The colors are beautiful. They're neutral matte palette from Viseart. These are sort of like my extra palettes that I just like having, especially since this is so small and compact. I also have the Viseart eyebrow kit. This has 3 pomades in it and then all these eyebrow colors. So I usually mix together some colors for people. And then in here is the eye bag. And you can see I have all kinds of stuff. The Luminous Original Mascara is kind of my go-to on set. If someone wants clean, I use the Beautycounter mascara. MAC brow pencils, I also have the Beautycounter brow pencils. Pomades from Anastasia, cream eyeliners, kajal liners, regular liners, all the things. I have some of the Stila glitters in there. And then for lips, you're gonna see a lot of MAC in here. MAC sent me so much product that I'm so grateful for. Tons and tons of MAC liners, matte lips, and I like these a lot because they do not move. And so if I'm doing a red lip, I'd so much rather go in with this than a lipstick that's gonna smear everywhere. MAC gloss, which is great if you wanna make anything a lip gloss. This is most of my palettes. Obviously I have more. Obviously I'll bring out my Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath fancy palettes if a job calls for it, but these are like my base palettes that I always have in my kit. These are actually from a makeup artist I assist. These are insane. They're not on the market. Like, these are from a lab as lab samples, which I think is so cool. And these are really beautiful. I feel grateful to have them. I guess I'll swatch one of them for you. They're the most beautiful, soft eyeshadows that you can't buy anywhere. So these are special. This is a special palette. Glad I showed you that palette because I feel really cool about it. So these are the MAC Chromaline pots. This is how I achieve all kinds of colorful eye looks, and I can mix these colors. I have the Ben Nye Clown White right here as well. They stay on, they're waterproof, they're great. I also have the Viseart editorial palette. Used up the white completely in the making of Lady World, which is a feature-length film I designed and did the makeup for. And these are just bright, fun colors that I know I always have on hand. This is one of my favorite palettes. I just talked about it in my favorite cream blush video. Organic Skin Company blushes. You can also use them on the lips. These are my go-to cream blushes. Love them so much. Hyper Real Glow highlighter. This is when I just want a beaming highlight. I also use these on the body a lot because they have that really smooth, soft glow. And MAC sent these to me, so I'm not gonna just throw them away. These are my powder blushes. These are a mixture of things. There's some Beautycounter blushes in here. There's some NARS blushes. This is a neutral browns palette that a makeup artist I assist gave to me. These are all just like matte colors that I never use. I probably should just like throw them away. And then this is all NARS browns. Like one of the best gifts I've ever received. It's beautiful. It's like a go-to palette. It has all the colors I really need to create a really soft, beautiful look on anyone. 2 Z palettes. This one actually has KKW bronzers, believe it or not, because a makeup artist gave them to me. These are 2 Beautycounter bronzers in Surf and Cabana. For deeper skin tones, guys, I contour with creams when I want to create warmth or depth on someone with deeper skin. I'll use cream contours and cream foundations and cream concealers to create that warm depth and dimension to a deeper skin tone. These are the Clove and Hallow powders, believe it or not, and they're really nice. I really like them. This is my clean beauty bag of tricks. For my friends out there obsessed with Oragnization, I labeled these yesterday with the name and the number of the order that they're in. I also put the numbers at the top so I can sort of line them all up and organize them. So I'm still looking for the right case. This bag has every shade of Tin Skin by Beautycounter and Dew Skin by Beautycounter. It also has a couple skincare things like their SPF. I know I showed you earlier a bag with all the Tin Skins depotted, but when I'm working for Beautycounter, I like having their products in its full form so that whoever's in my chair knows what the product looks like, can see the packaging, and can really get the full experience. It's not as personal when it's all depotted. Yes, I'm lugging around more stuff, but I think it's worth it. In this Zuca bag, I have another bottle of 99% alcohol for sanitary reasons. Beautiful glow getter cream. I love this for prepping skin for the same reason I love all those other MAC products. When I go out on the field, I bring my full Beautycounter kit because I love these products and I know I will probably want something from this bag. So I do always bring this no matter what. I have both of their mascaras. This is gonna be the full lineup of makeup products from Beautycounter. All of the cream blushes in here. I have the #1 facial oil for prepping the skin, illuminators, concealers, every eyebrow gel color, all of their brow pencils, all of their eyeliners, their powders right here. I actually don't have every shade of powder blush, but my favorite colors that I use constantly on clients is Nectar, which is basically like NARS's Orgasm. It's a coral shade with gold reflex. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then Date, which is this beautiful, warm, terracotta blush that on the cheeks looks like the most natural flush. Oh, Melon is also really nice. It's a little bit more subdued than Nectar if you don't want as much shimmer. And it's a beautiful coral, so I love that too. 2 of their bronzers. I have 2 of their highlighters. Highlighter, bronzer. This is their glitter sparkles palette, Obsessed. All 3 of their eyeshadow palettes, which are my absolute favorite clean beauty eyeshadows. This is something I just need to know is in my kit for whatever job because I know they will hold up. They're creamy, the colors are beautiful. I just have to have this as an option in my kit. And then don't forget, I also have every color of Beautycounter lip sheer, color intense, and lip gloss. This is the longest video I'll ever have to edit. Okay, last but certainly not least, my glitter rhinestone fun bag. There's actually some clean products in here, which are like my Ritual Defeat products. All of this was purchased for a movie I was gonna do before we got into a global pandemic. These are all the glitters I got, and they're really fun, they're really beautiful. Ritual Defeat glitters, the iconic Phantom Lemonhead LA. Even though ColourPop totally copied Lemonhead, I also really like the ColourPop ones, not gonna lie. And then I have this crazy holographic glitter from Ben Nye. And I have rhinestones. I have rhinestones in all kinds of sizes and all kinds of shapes. So this is a really fun bag. I also have duochromes in here. It's obviously a special bag for special occasions, but I also just wanted to show you it because it's fun. I feel exhausted from talking so much. I'm glad I got to expose myself, show you everything in my kit. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. My Instagram is Comme de Carson. All links to pertinent information is in the description box. I hope that it is helpful to someone out there. I hope someone enjoyed this. Please comment down below if you were one of those people that enjoyed this video. I hope you have a beautiful, lovely day. I will see you on the next video. Bye!